What's up, heroes? I'm ArisingHero, and guys, yes, welcome back to a development update in the Blender game engine of my game project Frontier. The main name is Frontier, but I'm calling it Project Frontier because it's not it's not all there yet. That's why I have to call it Project Frontier, because it's not the official version of Frontier right now. So this is the updates that I did for December. Now note, in this video, if you're hoping to see gameplay, there is zero gameplay going to be in here, meaning all I did was fix bugs in the main game, which you guys have seen. What this is this is everything before the development and the player movement, the guns, everything. This is the UI, the opening cinematics, the title screen, the preferences, the saving, the loading, the directories, everything. That's what this is. So pretty much a lot of this is embedded in the code, and this is pretty much me showing you what I've gone through. And let's begin. So I'm going to be quiet for this part because this is the opening cinematic when you first boot up the game. And what you're going to see first is a loading screen. So I would suggest you guys go full screen on this. You don't have to go to HD. Just make sure full screen, 480p, and I will begin it. So I will stay quiet for this part until we get to the title screen. Oh, I apologize for that. Sorry, I was not in texture view. I apologize for that. Okay, I will stay quiet now until the title screen. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that part. That was the cinematics. This is the actual song I've made for the title screen. You know what? I actually will allow you guys to listen to the full song. At the end of the video, I will have the logo, and then you guys can listen to the end of the song there. And don't worry, I'm just gonna skip through it, okay, guys? So don't be too mad at me. Also, you can skip through this by hitting the space button. I added a skip feature at the end of December, so that you just hit space, space, space. Oh yeah, space does. Oh, okay, no, space works on that one. Okay. And pretty much it's just sitting through these tiny little times just to stabilize your memory. And don't worry, you guys will hear the full song for this. That's the title screen, and that's the fade. And here we go. So this is where all of, and I want you to mind. I also words. I also want you guys to realize something. You notice you see it loading to the title screen, then loading to this. I want you to realize something. This is not all in the file. This is loading different blend files all together. So these files are very light, it's very efficient, and it's a higher chance of Blender being very stable. So yes, if I would to exit out of this and then go up to here where my mouse is and look for the scenes, it would not be there because it's not in the file. I'm loading files through the code. So just let you guys know that. So first of all, this is your load up screen for right now. How in minimum, think about it, how in minimum, how it has your character there. In this one, it's rotating. Again, this is going to change. This is not final. I want to change this. The HUD is not final, by the way. The HUD doesn't look good. I know that. These are not textures. These are physical objects. So, again, please note, this is not final visual look, but it's final coding. Just to let you guys know that. Okay, so you can in fact go back and hit space again and it'll load you back. You can hit settings, and through the settings you can either resume. Report a bug does not currently work yet because I do not have a website. So once I get a website, that will link you straight to the website, to the bug page where you can report a bug to me. Erase data, simple as that. Cleans all your files. And that's not for show. It physically cleans all of your blend saves. And by the way, I deleted all my saves by doing this for that, so that for the video you guys can see everything. I will show you how easily this works eventually. And I'll also explain later why this won't hurt you when you are connected to servers. Restart game, restarts the entire game, quits the entire application. So, and as you can see too, hover, it even says it. So, as of right now, loadouts does not work, play does not work, crafting does not work, shop does not work. And again, all of that is going to be different. A lot of this is going to be simplified. It's most likely going to be 3 different GUI buttons, or 4, but it won't be this many eventually. So let's go ahead and go into preferences. The song's playing. Hopefully it's not over my voice. Player name. Set your name for your character. Player model. Set your model. Player color. Set your player color. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our name first. And it's loading to the next complete blend file. And again, if you don't understand the Python and all of that, it's fine. You don't need to. I just want you to get your opinion on the system itself. Now, again, like I've been saying before, the HUD is not final. That makes you go back to the previous scene without saving anything. Clicking this will get you to the looking at the player. It's the same scene. I'll eventually take that out actually, because technically you don't really need it, but it's okay. So player name. The player name works very well in the Blender program that I've written. Pretty much, it works just exactly like your keyboard. So notice when I click it, it highlights blue, and that means I can type it in. So let's type ArisingHero 101, and or I'll do this. ArisingHero. Oh crap! I cannot type today. YT. And I spelled that wrong. You know what? Leave it. I'm lazy. You click the X, by the way, when you're done, and you get this. Are you finished? Yes or no? If you hit no, it's fine. Say if I realize, oh no, I spelled something wrong. And also, when you hit backspace, it does that because that is the Python. That is in the coding. When you hit that, it will do that. Eventually, I will get rid of that. But for right now, that's it. YT. Yep, it's okay. So, it is saved, and it's loading us back into the game. I will have a way for the program to catch you back to the other scene, so do not worry. Again, I did all of this within 1 month, so they're bound to be and what does it say, everyone? ArisingHero YT. And to show you guys how well this works through the coding, let me show you something in my program files. Oh, sorry, not devices. Let me just show you guys here. All these text files is in fact where things are saving. It saves locally. Eventually I will have this all in folders, but for right now, this is the way it saves. See player name? ArisingHero YT. Everything is saving directly. Just to show you guys that. Preferences. Let's go here again. And what are we going to do? We're going to set our model. And this quite possibly was what I really enjoy the modeling in this. How you can do it. It's very simple. So, give it a few seconds. Okay, here we go. So this is how the player model customization works. Hover your mouse. You don't need to click. Just hover it and you do that. again, I'm lagging slightly because I'm recording. Usually I play a clean 60 FPS with this. And if you have a good graphics card, you don't even need to worry. This is going to play good, because this plays far better than minimum in the sense of optimization. I can tell you that for sure. So, how does this work? Pressing X, Y, and Z is not going to do anything? No, you have to click on the list. And you can reset if you don't like the weird thing that you did. So, let's click body. Y, thicker. X, wider. Z, taller. That's what this is. So, let's move X. Notice we're making this in real time change through values. So, making a pretty heavy chested. That's huge. That's huge. We're gonna make something crazy. We're gonna make something crazy. I love actually making characters. I think I did pretty well. Let's make the head gigantic. Let's make a thin head and let's make that. Let's do that. And then make the head a little thinner. Yeah, I think the body's a little too thick. Let's thin that out a bit. Okay, looks good. Now let's go to the arms. Let's make the arms really stocky. Like broad shoulders. Wow, that looks crazy. Let's go a little bit better. Yeah, like that. And let's make it thicker. And let's bring the shoulders up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now let's do the legs. And also you can in fact select everything at once if you honestly want to. You can do that. And you notice the animations are still working completely fine because it's just messing with the bottle, not the bones. And let's say, yeah, this looks pretty crazy, and I like it. It looks so different. Let's save it. Again, you can go back at the previous scene and not save at any time. Save. So what do we do? It allowed me to show you while it's loading. Here's some model stuff to show you. Look at these values. See? Everything is saving. Everything is saving. And then loading it back into the scene. Let's load up back into the game. I apologize for the length, but I added a lot in this update this month. Okay, so do you notice a difference? What does our model look like? Our model physically loaded in the values within the text files here. All these are completely fine. If we were to literally change something, we literally could change it to something, and it would actually update real time. So, the last thing we are to do is player color. You guys remember player color, right? It looks nothing like that anymore. It's not buggy anymore. Actually, no, that's a lie. There's only one bug. There's only one bug. You cannot select more than one body part and change the color. You can't do that. That's the only thing you can't do. But as of everything else works very, very well. It took me a while to go into the coding and then like change the system to get it to work better. And also, just to let you guys know, the player color takes the longest to load because there's a lot of detail in the scene. You'll see. This is probably the best looking scene out of all of the three scenes. So this is how the player color system works now. You physically select. Instead of a list like the model, you physically select the body. Now allow me to show you one cool little feature, which is orbit mode. If you hit C. And I apologize for the lag, it's because my screen is very, it's very large. So you can completely look around the scene. Now, if you guys have a good eye, I put a Easter egg in this one. Let me know what you guys think it is, because it is very clearly visible. So you can press Z to zoom slowly, and you can take a good look at your character. Again, the model does not load in this one, just the color, because there's no need to look at it with the model, just the color. So let me hit C again. Boom. Now we're here. So let's select each body part and let's get a nice little color going. So let's get rid of our red. We don't want it red. We want to be a pale, nice blue color. Select the arms. Select the legs. once I get cosmetic items that make your character look cool, then that'll be different. You'll actually have to buy those with in-game currency and stuff like that. So let's hit C again. Okay. Now there's one thing I do want to point out that's different from the other ones. So let's hit this one. Let's hit the ready button. Okay. So this screen is a little bit different from the other ones. This says, "Are you finished? Load your newly created color," or "Load system default color white." How does this work? Well, you do not actually click anything. You don't click anything. That's not how this works. You either hit B, D, or C, and pretty much by hitting D, you're recognizing that you want the system white color, the color that we've seen consistently. You saw it in the model, and you saw it in name, that regular default white color. If you made this, but you don't really want a custom color, that's completely fine. It will save as a default in the player choice, and you will completely load in fine. Now, if you want to have in a custom, you hit C, and it will load it in custom. So let's hit C, because we want to load in the special color we just made. If you don't want to make a player color, that's fine, you can do that. But the one requirement to play the game, you have to make a player name. You will not be allowed to even be in a server if you don't have a name. So let's press space, blah, blah, sorry about that. And as you guys can see, what color are we? We are the beautiful turquoise, the model loaded in along with the username. The username tracks to the player. It can do better. Again, the player name is one thing that it can do a little bit better at. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. There's there's easily hundreds and hundreds of lines of code I wrote for this, because there's so many scripts. And just to show you guys again what I was talking about with the player choice, note, it says custom. If we were to do this, allow me to actually, you know what, I would have to restart Blender. But again, if I restarted Blender and I physically wrote default, it would load in the white color. And if I wrote custom like this, it would load in the custom. So again, it's all writing to everything. The colors is showing. We didn't want red in the arms, but we did want green. We didn't want blue. Alpha is to stay true so that nothing is invisible. All of this, guys, all of this. I thought hard into this. And to show you guys one last thing. Erasing data, how it works. Erase data. Notice our color changed immediately, and if we were to go back, hit space, notice we reverted back to normal. So yes, everything, all the stuff that I wanted to work, works the way it's supposed to be. Does it look the way I want it to? No. But does it work? Is the system existing, and does it work? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, and I'm proud of that. I knew zero, guys, zero about any of this. I looked in through that month hard about coding. I did it. I thought about it hard, and I got it to work, which is great. So, what is this month? And for those who may not have seen the channel update, this month of January is, in fact, logos, concept art, lore, music. That is what this month is about. It's pretty much giving this game more of a soul and less of a project. More of like a dedicated work, because I'm trying to, and with the storyline, you guys will hear about it at the end of the month. It's still coming together. I think I got an interesting storyline that will at least lure you in to possibly play a few more matches with everything, you know? Just because I feel like a game with a good storyline, especially in FPS, it just feels better playing. It just feels more rewarding because things have a purpose, and you somewhat have your purpose within it as the player, which I like to think of it in that way. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please tell me what you thought. I know this episode's a little lengthy, but again, this was a lot I added in. This is a lot. And I hope you guys really did enjoy this, because I worked hard against this. So you guys already know what I'm going to do this month. Next month is vehicles. The following month is officially getting into player movement, perfecting that along with the animations. Then the one after that is going to start about servers. Actually, you know what? Not servers. I'm gonna have to do maps. Maps in April, and then around June and July is when I'll do servers. So you guys already know what I got planned out. I'll see you guys in the next Project Frontier update. This was a big one, and again, if you want to support me, do not donate money to me. Subscribe to me. Leave a like, a view, and not only that, tell people who you. If this is really interesting to you, tell people about it. I really, honestly want some kind of some to get you guys thinking about it, just to talk about it. I'm always open to ideas and suggestions with the game. Again, the community does have a voice. I'll see you guys next episode. Don't forget to be a hero. If you want to support me, subscribe.